The first part of the skit is the Sermon on the Mount, living the Beatitudes. Setting: a simple stage set up with a backdrop depicting mountainside. The crowd sits on the ground and Jesus stands seated.
Blessed are the poor, for there is a kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for
I think it means those who realize they need God. Blessed are the meek,
for they will inherit the earth. And blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, they will be filled.
He's talking about those who reside in them, rightly and justly.
Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the poor, for their heart, for they will see God.
Pure in heart, those who are sincere and good.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for there is a kingdom of heaven.
he is saying that even in suffering for doing right, there is blessing.
After sharing the Beatitudes, Jesus continued by explaining how we should live in the world.
You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltness, how can it be made salty again? It no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot.
Salt preserves food. We should preserve goodness and flavor the world with God's love.
You are the light of the world. A town built on hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand and gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before the others, that they will see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven.
Jesus then spoke about the importance of law and how he came to fulfill it, not abolish it.
Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets, but I have not come to abolish them, but to fulfill them. For I truly tell you, until heaven and earth disappear, nor the smallest letter, nor the least stroke of a pen will by any means disappear from the law until everything is accomplished.
He's saying the law is still important, but he's bringing deeper into it.
Therefore, anyone who sits one of the least of these commands and teaches others accordingly will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever practices and teaches this command will be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
We must not only follow the law, but also teach others to do the same.
Finally, Jesus taught about living out his teachings in everyday life.
You have heard that it was said to the people long ago, you shall not murder, and anyone who murders will be subject to judgment. But I tell you that anyone who is angry with a brother or a sister will be subject to judgment.
Is teaching us to beyond action and look at our hearts and intentions.
You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of the Father in heaven.
This is truly a new way of living, loving everyone, even those who hurt us.
And so, Jesus taught the people about a new way of living, a way that goes beyond mere rules and touches the heart. Let's remember these teachings and strive to live them out each day.
Blessed are those who hear these words and live by them and go and be the salt and the light of the world.
Well, as we all know it, the end of time is near, and most of you young children could end up being influenced by the spirits of the world. But look toward the cross now. I would like to tell you a reading from William Branham's message, Power of Transformation, preached in 1965-1031, paragraph 224 to 227. Schooling, education.